1, 2, 3. Bear, bear, bear.
All right. Hi there. I'm Damian and Mikkel from the Brew Happy Show.
Hi, I'm Mikkel Nielsen from Knowledge Multimedia.
And we're here at the Hophouse on Hawthorne in the southeast quadrant of Portland, Oregon. And today is the month of, we're in the month of March, and we're celebrating the Cider Month. And for today, I am going to sample the Cherry Poppin' Girl, or Cherry Poppin' Cider. This is from Two Towns and hails at 6.9% ABV. It's got a nice red color. Very, very delicious.
So what's the thing going on here this month for Cider Month?
Now they have 6 ciders on tap, and
which is a lot for a bar. Typically, you have one, if you have 2, maybe.
Yeah, but they're not just about the cider. You can get. They have 24 different taps. You can get all sorts of delicious, wonderful brews, including a nitro. They even have a gluten-free pale ale for those of you out there that are gluten-free. They got a Belgian porter and a couple others that we're going to try here today. What do you have over there, Mikkel?
Speaking of Belgian porter, I have the Walnut Belgian porter.
Oh.
And I would like to explain to people, when you get here, you're going to be greeted by what would appear to be a confusing menu, but it's actually highly informative. It specifies both the locality of the beers, whether they're local or national breweries, the style of beer, the name of the brewery, and breaks down the ABV and the IBUs of all the beers, which is really handy when you're trying to select a good beer. So the Walnut has a noticeable aroma and a less than nutty taste. It's more a scent. The taste itself is very of a mild coffee-based porter. Subtle, but...
Nutty taste, you say?
A light nutty taste, but it's actually more of a nutty aroma.
I'm told I'm a little nutty.
It's got a smooth finish, and it goes down really easy, actually. I would highly recommend the Belgian Porter from Commons Ale out of Portland. And this would actually normally be served in a snifter glass. So if you want to look fancy, order the Walnut.
And we can get fancy if you
I
want.
like to look fancy.
We're also both going to try
Kentucky
another beer
Girl.
we have.
From the Fort George Brewery, actually.
Kentucky Girl.
Which is barrel-aged, which we all know means it involves whiskey barrels. And for this particular brew, it's the Four Roses bourbon barrels. And they've actually added a slight bit of Stumptown coffee for what they describe as an unnaturally delicious beer. So, do you hit the coffee notes?
Oh yeah, that'll wake you up in the morning. Hey, Jason!
Jason, our local bartender here at
Yeah.
Hophouse.
Thank you,
man.
Thank
And I was
you.
just explaining to our listeners and viewers about Cider Month. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah, 6 ciders on all month, and we are culminating the month with a cider fest.
And
On March 30th at our other location, 15th and Brew in the Irvington neighborhood. So it's 5 blocks north of Broadway out 15th Avenue.
my neighborhood, we can go visit that. It's
Yeah,
right
it's
near
right
my
in your
house.
neck of the
Yep,
woods.
Saturday, March 30th, 2 to 8.
Okay.
All
And
day
they're-
long, and it's going to be set up like a mini beer fest. You know, you buy admission, get tickets. It's going to be 40 different ciders to taste. You get little taster glasses.
Nice.
Nice.
And you guys are known for your rotating taps.
Right.
So what we just experienced, we were trying to try the Wookie Jack, which was a delicious sampler.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, the keg blows,
Yeah.
which normally you'd be disappointed, but now the
more Wookie
locals
Jack.
can look forward to a new ale that's going to come on that tap.
It's a double-edged sword because the Wookie Jack's gone and people don't get to drink that anymore, but something else comes up in its place.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Pretty fun.
I think of it as a sales point. I know that it sounds like anytime I come here, I'm probably going to see something new. And for a beer guy like Damian, who drinks hundreds of beers a year, it's
try.
reasonable for him to have something new.
You know, there's always the staples that we keep on, certain IPAs and reds and stuff that local breweries do, but I also like to try to get like specialties in and the one-offs that you don't see very often, like the coffee porter or the coffee stout that you guys just had,
Right.
From Fort George. Like,
Yeah, that was
Which is
really,
amazing.
really good.
It's unnaturally delicious.
And what have you brought us here?
this is the Forgotten Trail cider, apple cider.
Okay.
From Bushwhackers, it's local here in Portland.
Wow.
They just started releasing this out into
And
distributors.
I've noticed, I've been trying to decipher your guys' menu here, and I realized the boxes mean local,
Right.
and it's also the happy hour discounted selections.
Yes.
So this particular one is available on happy hour.
It is.
Which is both 3 to 6 p.m. and 9 to close.
Yes, 3 to 6, 9 to
Yeah.
close every day, and all day Sunday, which is awesome. Sunday's an awesome day to come down.
So how's the Forgotten Trail, Damien?
It is quite delicious.
I might have to taste this.
One thing we also are offering is a 6 cider taster.
Oh wow.
Taster tray.
Okay.
$8. However, on Mondays we do half price flights.
Ooh. Wow.
So you can try all 6 ciders in the sample glasses like this size.
nice.
Yeah.
$4.
Which is a great sample size, actually. I really
Yeah, it's
appreciate
just
it.
under 3 ounces. So.
Yeah, you definitely get a reasonable taste of what you're getting into.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much,
Really
Jason.
appreciate your time, Jason.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for helping out the Brew Happy Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to enjoy some more delicious brews. It's really good. I like it.
I didn't get a chance before we finish up. I do want to mention what I'm drinking. Yeah, I have the. What did we end up getting? We ended up getting the. It's not the bad one. Oh, Apocalypto from Silver Moon out of Bend. So it's served in this delightful tulip, as they call it.
Yes. How is it?
It's delicious. It's a very hearty beer. It's a little more for the beer lover who wants the bitter and the flavor to come with it. The porter was smooth.
Yes.
You could give that to somebody that may or may not be a beer fan.
Yeah.
This is for the stout beer lover and beer aficionado, as it were. I don't know. Shall you? Enjoy.
Thank you. You want to swap?
We'll swap. I'll swap for you. I'm not a huge cider guy, but this one is delicious.
Hey, it tastes like sour apples.
It looks like lemonade in there.
It does.
Which is good for family occasions. If you don't want to look like that drunk uncle, you really are.
Which, yeah. All right.
But yeah, this has been fun. I gotta thank the Hophouse for having us here, and Damian Advisor for being a great host as always.
Yeah.
And cheers for the 4th time, and perhaps the last.
If you want to learn more information about the show, go to thebrewhappyshow.com or listen to the podcast at brewhappypodcast.com.
And as always, brew happy.
Yeah, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and listen to us on iTunes. Cheers. Brew happy.
Drink up.
It's really good stuff. I like it.
Beer roll.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Hanging out.
Listening. Just 2 guys and beers. And in sound.
Yeah. All right. Hi there. I'm Damian Advisor from the Brew Happy Show.
Hi, I'm Mikkel Nielsen from Knowledge Multi.